Close guard. That was a call to drag. Guys, quiet. This is a sweep. Now, what happens from the closed guard is that your legs are a big part of your guard. If your legs are at the belt line, it's very difficult for you to break the posture. Your legs need to be high and not pinching your knees, but break his posture. You want to be spurring his back so that as he tries to posture up, I'm crunching, so making it difficult for him to posture up. I'm doing just enough. I'm not over squeezing so I don't burn out. Okay? He wants to posture with his hands, so he usually goes to the chest here, and I'm still creating pressure forward here. And you see how my knees are pulling his torso forward, so that if he just lifts his hands off me, he'll fall forward. Okay? And I can create more pressure. Just don't want him to headbutt me in the face, because my face will lose his head. Okay. So he starts posting. He creates a kickstand, so he creates a base. A base has to consist of at least 3 points because you can't make a circle. So it's 1, 2, 3. There's your pyramid or triangle. He's weak perpendicular to these lines of the triangle. Okay, he's strongest in that direction, and in this direction. So if I pull him here, he's strong. Now what he wants to do is he wants to widen the space inside of my guard to put pressure on my feet, to uncross my feet, which is what happens when you open the guard. So when you say open their guard, you're really uncrossing their feet. So don't think open their guard, it's too general. Think of, I need to put pressure on the feet to uncross the feet. So this way. So if he starts pushing my hip down, wedging that knee, and see how much pressure he puts on the feet, and eventually I have to open the feet and he will begin to pass. Okay? There's a point that comes that you have to decide, I need to open my guard first. Otherwise, he's going to open, he's going to pass and be 2-3 steps behind. So what happens here is that as he starts wedging his knee in there, I lift the hip a bit so he's not wedging and he's not widening the space. From here, I'm going to reach and I'm going to grab that knee right here. Okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm sweeping with the far knee. It's going to be a lot harder to sweep him by grabbing this knee. It can be done obviously as a flower sweep, but he can post his right leg out. So if I grab his right leg, okay, so he starts wedging here, and here, I might not even be able to reach it, but here, as I swing my hips out, he posts with his right foot, and then it stops the sweep. I keep my hand on the elbow, pulling his post into my chest. Lift the hip, and my right hand reaches to grab the foot right here, or the pant cup. From here, I'm gonna open my legs, and then I'm gonna sweep him, because he can't post out. This leg here. And then I begin to mount and cup his head. Give him a little bit of mother's milk right there. Right? So my left hand is at his tricep, and I'm creating the pressure inward. I lift the hip and I grab right there. Okay? You see? Anywhere is fine. Preferably not the knee, somewhere below the knee. Because now from here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to open my legs here and bump them. Lift, control the head, pressure here, and just stay low until you can begin to get some kind of underhooks in order to control.
When you bump them, how do you know when to pull your left leg back?
My left leg back?
You're going full, and then
what I do
pull
is,
this under so he doesn't land on
there's pressure here, and I go. It's like a springboard. And swinging the leg. And I guarantee you, after about 10 years, you're going to be great at this. Look, we're here. I lift my hip. Reach this way here. Look. Because what I'm doing is I'm reaching and I'm pulling. So the second that my left leg opens, I swing it out like a pendulum. Or pendulum, whatever it's called. Doctor. Okay. Look, right here, see this? Yeah. I over-exaggerated that, but isn't over-exaggerated a oxymoron? It's just like you exaggerate it, okay? So, one last one. Over again. I over-overed it. Here, one. And you scissor your legs. Here, maybe you can come up. And then under for preferably so you can go for cheek heel up. And control hips low, pressure, all that stuff. Make sense? Yes.
Is it imperative that you grab the left leg sleeve, or would you prefer that, or should you just?
You know, whatever I can reach down there, but preferably not the knee, because if you hold the knee, the foot can still pivot out. But if you grab it right around, so below the knee, foot. Even if it's this, if I grab below the knee, it's towards the foot. It's not towards the ground. Okay, so.
You're not uncrossing your feet till you're ready to sweep.
Correct.
Okay.
On my turn. So we're here. Look. Whichever I get here. Look, maybe even grab that shin. But I don't want to grab the shin. I'd rather grab here. It would be easier for me to hold on to it. Then I can lose that here. And then here, just basically one, bump. And then you can lift this up. Get him in the hook. Here. And then you can go for the cheapest submissions, which is a key. All right, try. 1, 2, 3.